we're trying right now to talk to the community about an event. All right. So what I think I'd like you guys to hear is that emotionally disturbed people are everywhere. We have some right here with us, and there are police officers that get 911 calls.
Really nasty to people when she abuses her power.
911 calls.
Okay.
All right. So, guys, unfortunately, this is what we're dealing with. And this is what law enforcement deals with every day. People that are hurt. And what they do is they show up, and we have officers that were stabbed and shot, unfortunately. So I'm going to end now because this is what we are dealing with right now, sadly.
We can hear you.
Wonderful. Okay. So what we'll do is realize that in the last 3 days, we have had multiple Boston police officers stabbed and shot by individuals. 911 calls. They responded to those calls. So
was murdered in the streets of Dorchester.
So just remember, it is a very hard job to be a police officer. I don't put my risk at risk every day, and this is what I deal with as an elected official. Imagine what the police are dealing with right now, from emotionally disturbed people everywhere, going to help them, and then getting stabbed or shot or harmed. So what I will tell you is that we will conduct a very deep investigation into this, and then ultimately, So just remember, this is what I deal with, and I don't put my life at risk every day like the men and women of the Boston Police Department do every day, and this is nothing. This person doesn't have a gun, this person doesn't have a knife, this person is just damaged and harmed like a lot of people in our community. So sadly, that's what we'll deal with. So we'll let Commissioner Long answer questions, and ultimately, what I think is important is that we recognize. So,
what's going to happen? I don't care about the press.
I can't hear you, sir.
Sorry, people.
Yeah, so I had the privilege of sitting with officers at the hospital. Their wives showed up crying. Their family members are terrified. No one signs up for work in order to put their lives at risk, and they do that every single day. So ultimately, we deal with people every day who try to threaten you, and remember, I don't put my life at risk every day like the men and women of the Boston Police Department every single day. So thank you, and just guys, mental health is very real, as we can see right here. Thank you.
Did they tell you anything? You sat with the officer. What did they tell you?
Well, they were grateful, but the mayor as well always went to, the mayor went and thanked them for their services as well, as did Commissioner Long, as well as myself. So essentially, they were, grateful, I believe, but many of them feel as if they're not being appreciated, quite frankly, right? These are 911 calls that they're returning their calls to. And the disrespect, just to be clear, this is the community that's trying to get information, and this is the very disrespectful behavior that the community engages in, so that the people in this neighborhood who are terrified about possibly losing their lives today now can't hear, because people who have multiple, criminal cases and other things happening, threatening us. That's what we deal with. So
you know what the call was?
More about what brought you here.
Yeah.